Well, here it is 7 a.m. and I'm still up and I'm still coding. So I've been working on these two functions here, which are my Wikipedia function and this one here, lookup. Let's see. Julia, stop listening.
Goodbye, sir. Powering off.
Yeah, so since I'm talking about these functions, I don't want Julia listening. She might run them. So what this had been doing was, first of all, I import Wikipedia all the way at the top of this file. Wikipedia is a module, Python 3 module. It has a lot of functionality. And this variable here, command, this has the text that comes back from Google that says Julia, Wikipedia, Tom Cruise, for example. And so if I were to print this out, if I were to print out command, it would say Julia, Wikipedia, Tom Cruise. So what I want to do is I want to get Julia or Julius out of there. So I do this, command is a string. So all strings have, string is an object. So it has methods. And this is the replace method. And these are the arguments here. I'm replacing the word Julia with nothing. I'm replacing Julius with nothing. I'm replacing lookup with a space with nothing. I'm replacing lookup, one word, with nothing. So I started out with Julia, lookup, Tom Cruise, and I'm ending up with Tom Cruise. That's it. That's all that's in command now is Tom Cruise. So here we have results equals wikipedia.summary. Results is an object. It's a Wikipedia object. It has a method called summary. And we're passing in command. And command, in this case, is Tom Cruise. And sentences equals 2. So we could set this to any number we want. We don't have to get 2 sentences. We can get 3, for example. Let's replace this with 3. And let's see, that's for Wikipedia. We'll do the same thing here in lookup. Lookup is exactly the same. It's the same function. I just hit dot there and now change that. It's the same function as the Wikipedia. It's just another way of saying it. So I could say Julia, Wikipedia, Tom Cruise, or I could say Julia, look up Tom Cruise, and both of these functions are going to do the exact same thing. So we don't need this Wikipedia search. I thought it was necessary. It's not. Let's take it out here. Let's take it out here. So once we have the results from the Wikipedia summary, down here, we're going to print it out and we're going to say it out loud. It's going to be read back to us. But if we're doing a search of Wikipedia, don't we want to look at the web page? So what we're doing here is we're grabbing this variable, wiki_url, is another Wikipedia object using the page method, and we're passing it command, which in this case is Tom Cruise. And it's giving us back the URL for that. And I just did this for debugging. Don't really need that. Get rid of that. And then we're using the web browser. Remember, we imported web browser up above. So this is the web browser module dot open new tab, that's a method, and we're passing it in the wiki URL. That's the thing we got over here. You see, we got this wiki URL thing back from here. But this wiki URL thing that we get back is actually a JSON object. So in order to use it, we want to do the .url method, which opens up the JSON object and pulls the URL out, which is going to be a long string. It's going to be https en.wikipedia.org /Tom Cruise, Tom_Cruise. And then we're going to print the results. That's going to be the 3 sentences that we grab. And then we're going to say the results out loud. So let's see, is this the exact same thing down here? The only difference is here we're printing out the URL. I'm going to leave this in here for now so that we can look at it. So let me just save this. And once it's saved, oops, I don't want to do that. Let's run it. Julia, look up Mickey Mouse.
Searching Wikipedia. Mickey Mouse is a cartoon character and the mascot of the Walt Disney Company. He was created by Walt Disney and works at the Walt Disney Studios in 1928. An anthropomorphic mouse who typically wears red shorts, large yellow shoes, and white gloves, Mickey is one of the world's most recognizable characters.
All right, so there you go. Now, it took a little while for that to come back because we had to send that all the way to Google, and then Google converted the audio file that we sent to text and then sent it back. It's 3 sentences. It's rather long, so it took a little while to do, but it wasn't so bad. We don't mind because we had this nice web page to look at in the meantime. So anyway, that's how you do it. As far as I know, I haven't seen anybody else's virtual assistant do this. They will read back information, or they'll open a web page, but they don't search for web pages, and they don't simultaneously read back information from Wikipedia and open the web page. And I think that's what people want. They want to see the web page, and they want to hear it. So if I'm puttering around doing one thing or another, I want it to read it to me. Now, one thing that I can do, so I have both of these commands back here, or both of these functions, and this one, now where is it? I don't really understand why this is happening. Julia, stop listening. Julia, stop listening.
Goodbye, sir. Powering off.
I could have sworn that I was right there. I thought it was around 250 something here. Oh, here it is, yeah, Wikipedia. And so this one has sentences equals 3. So let's get rid of that. Let's just take this out of here. And now I think it'll read the whole article. So if I want the whole article, I say Wikipedia. If I wanted to look it up, I just say look up. And Control S will save this. And let's run it. Julia, Wikipedia Mickey Mouse.
Searching Wikipedia.
It's taking a longer time
Mickey
now.
Mouse is a cartoon character and the mascot of the Walt Disney Company. He was created by Walt Disney and Ub Works at the Walt Disney Studios in 1928. An anthropomorphic mouse who typically wears red shorts, large yellow shoes, and white gloves. Mickey is one of the world's most recognizable characters. Created as a replacement for a prior Disney character, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, Mickey first appeared in the short Plane Crazy, debuting publicly.
Alright, I stopped that because if you really want to know about Mickey Mouse, you can go look him up, or you can implement this even better. But I think that it would read down to here, would read the complete summary, because that's the command we used. See, results equals wikipedia.summary. We'll grab the entire summary. Now, I believe that somewhere around here, or maybe not, let's open this up. I had the Wikipedia Python 3 here. Let's see if this will give us what we want here. Yeah, this is what I was using. So this will get you the summary. I'm not sure what this gets. I could play with this some more. It looks as though it's just bringing back this information here. So just some basic information, less than the summary. And then this is what I used the .page to get this JSON object, which in turn I used the .url method on, and it gave me back this nice long string that I was able to put into my web browser module. I passed it to my web browser module and it was able to display that. So there's also a .content here, and that would bring back all of this here. Maybe that's the entire article. I'm not sure. It just has ... here. It doesn't say. And you can set the language here. So if you're looking up a French article or something like that, you can set it here. And let's see, this this documentation, I don't know, this little bit here is kind of okay, but it also kind of sucks because it's not really answering all our questions, but there's the full API we can look at. And there's the quick start. This is how you install. Well, I'm not sure about this. Oh, this is installing Sphinx. I'm not too fond of Sphinx, but yeah, I'm not really sure what this is. This is to run the tests on GitHub. Then you do these things. We don't need to do any of that. So possibly we want to look at the quick start here. This tells us how to install Wikipedia. This tells us a bit about how. This is the same stuff basically. All right, this is results equals 3. So look, these are some facts about Ford. Well, I guess what this is doing here is it is doing disambiguation. It's finding all of the articles that have the word Ford in it. It's only giving us back 3, that's all we asked for. So I can see how this could be useful. So here's the summary. We saw how that works. And what is this? So if you put in Mercury, for example, we're going to get an error back. We're going to get a disambiguation error. So what this is saying here is that I should wrap this in a try except block so that it doesn't crash my program. So that's something I should do next. I ought to do this right away. But it is 7:21 in the morning and I haven't been to bed yet, so I'm probably not going to do that today. So here's how we get the URL again. Do it this way. And then it says here the content, but it doesn't really, does it explain content? See, it still doesn't explain content. This is to get images, if we want to get images. This is all the links that are involved with that article. So this is the quick start, and it's not that much better than what we saw up above here. Let's look at the full API here now and find out if we can find out something about content. Well, this is going to be a deeper dive. It's going to take more time than more time than I want to spend right now on this video. Wait, I hope you found this interesting and helpful, and thank you for joining me.